So Wave 1, the last time we met was in session 7. We focused on 2 topics, how to find the best and how to retain your team. We began with the topic of retention, and retention has gained centered stage today. We know how to fill jobs, but we won't be successful until we find the best, we hire them, we train them, we engage them, and we retain our team. We looked at several aspects of retention. The research shows that managers and employees have very different ideas about why employees leave. More than 85% of managers believe employees leave because they are pulled away by more pay or a better opportunity. Employees see it so differently. More than 80% of employees say it was a push-out factor related to poor management, lack of communication, or a toxic culture that drove them to leave. The Great Resignation has ignited this debate. Employees are jumping at record numbers in the US, so employers are responding to make it so attractive that employees won't want to leave. Everyone, including us, are taking steps. Employees are leaving their company to join companies that are aligned around purpose, that engage employees, and that show that they care about the well-being of the teams and the employees that work for them. And if you don't do that, you face turnover, and turnover is so expensive. About a third of employees' salary is lost for everyone who turns over. And 40% of the new employees who are hired leave a company in the first year. That's why we have programs and practices, including the 90-day review for new hires. This is the chance for a manager to check in with their employees and make sure their adjustments are made and say thank you for your contributions to the company. It is the manager who has the most influence on retention. They are the face of the company to the employees they lead. The next topic we discussed was how to find and hire the best. It started with an overview on how an interview is conducted. We also shared the interview guide that a manager can use to ask better questions and help determine which candidates to hire. We also looked at interview best practices and includes what to do and what to never do in an interview. We are moving now from the hiring process to return to the topic of retention. We reviewed how to have a career conversation. This is the third of the 4 coaching conversations. Some points to remember: the concept of career ownership. The responsibility has gradually shifted from the manager to more of that responsibility rest with the employee. It still remains a shared responsibility, but the manager's role is now to facilitate an ongoing conversation about career. There are some tools to make this conversation easier. And that career conversation starts with 5 basic questions. What are my strengths and areas of development? What's my brand and reputation? So when something becomes available, do people think about me? How do I understand our business and the industry and where it's going, so when things are going to happen next, I know and I can position myself for those future opportunities? And then there's this question about, what do I really want and how does it align to my personal life? And finally, do I have a plan, some steps I take in order to advance my career? There are so many ways to grow your career. The idea that up is the only option has been replaced by 6 different ways to grow in our company. And it all ties together in how we think about career development and taking advantage of all the training and other resources that are available. Finally, we did our review of the coaching sessions and the debrief. So in session 8, we'll focus on the Know Your Business. This session will give us ideas of how we can take the tools that we've learned so far and apply them so you become a more sustainable leader in your branch. So for session 8, come prepared. Have your coaching session held with your coachee. Get your coaching plan complete and also do the coaching recap. We will collect those at the start of the session. Also, review the talk track on change management. And that's the 4th coaching conversation. So if you have any questions or concerns about the assignment, reach out to me directly. Enjoy the holiday season. You matter, so managing matters. Thank you very much.